Yeah,
You know, Cole.
It's like a little line. I felt it's like a little kid like hit the corner of our coffee table at
That's a
home.
new one.
I did the same thing. I've got one in my.
German's hardest game.
There's one in that right there. Where I hit the corner right there and had to go have stitches.
Yeah, that's what I
See,
did.
all of the corners in my house, and that's why I was saying, like,
It's getting kind of gross in it.
Oh,
when they came to my
yeah,
house,
they're-
the guy was like, oh my God, it's like child-proof. And I was like,
weird.
yeah, and he was asking me, like,
smell
where
weird.
did I get
Wow.
all these things
Yeah.
or whatever. But I knew I was a klutz. So 9 times out of 10, I was going to birth the little klutz. So,
Yeah.
How did you feel last
so I
night?
needed to prove that. So they hit the, but you just bounce, they just bounce back. There's nothing going to happen because everything is covered like that.
Mine wasn't fair.
Yeah.
Like, you were cracking me
Yeah,
up.
like-
This is my favorite,
Yeah,
favorite
and
part
I
of the night.
think
Hands down.
Connor's 4, so I bought
Oh.
these things 4 years ago, never
Please
removed
don't bring
it.
that up.
She's like,
I'm so
They
embarrassed.
last. It wasn't
done,
like they didn't
done,
last, you know.
done.
But
I
they're
gotta go
great.
down.
And it's
Wait, one more
everywhere.
try, one more
That's
try.
awesome.
Everywhere.
Do you remember that? Were you like blacked out?
I was just like, I remember that, but I didn't remember it until now.
You literally couldn't take one step. You could not take one step without like almost falling
Did somebody
over.
turn the tea kettle on thingy?
Yeah,
It's
me.
Okay,
hilarious.
just
Victoria, most embarrassing moment.
I just chopped my arm off. Swing anything around. No.
Donnie, did you think of one?
Oh, Nicole, you
I'm sorry.
are going to be
You know,
a
I told
blast.
you the other day in
I
ninth
don't
grade,
blast
the guy
myself.
pulled my
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Johnny
for
B.
the world
down.
to see.
Girls
Oh,
You're like the
that's
best.
that's your most.
you're
that's
there.
the most.
Okay.
Probably
I'm
the
getting
best
warm.
that
That
y'all
you think
Nicole,
of,
ever seen
yeah.
it took thousands. I've been embarrassed most of my life. Wow, look at you.
Christine,
That's
most
your baby.
embarrassing
Thank you.
moment.
I literally have a trillion.
I'm drunk.
The most movie moment was in public speaking. We did our first speech, and then I sat down and realized my fly was down the whole time.
I know. I told you I can't wait to hang with you.
Yeah, that was the most like,
Yeah, no, it is.
But
I honestly don't want to sit.
it was hilarious.
You don't have to yell at me.
I don't know.
Almost falling over, drunk,
really
and not being
don't-
able to
I
laugh
Last
really-
at
night,
BB
probably,
house.
see if you remembered it.
Oh, great, Donnie. That's worse than peeing my pants in the Bahamas.
Wait, do you remember when you like twitched? Do you remember that? You were like, I feel like. Do you remember that? She was sitting on the couch. She was like, I feel really good. I feel like.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
She 5 minutes twitched like that. She's like, I feel great.
Over here?
You were sitting on the couch outside, and you were talking to me, Cody, and Zach all on the other couch, and you were like saying how drunk you felt, and you're like,
Hayden.
I'm sorry. It was really funny.
Why do you think I slept the day away today? Okay, guys, I'm a little embarrassed about last night.
So your most embarrassing moment was last night.
Oh, that's really bad. I didn't think I was there.
No, you didn't do anything wrong.
Minus when you
really-
tried to walk a straight line.
That's embarrassing, and it's embarrassing in the briefs in the bathroom. I'm embarrassed.
The what?
The abbreviations.
Oh, the briefs, that was funny.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed about that. I remember that this morning.
How do you make money?
Yeah,
Me and
we'll go-
Mariah,
We'll
we
go
breathed.
with last night.
Jocasta was there for that.
You were in there. We'll
We
go.
breathed everything, totes of breaves.
Yeah. But the main one like threw me for a loop, and I tried not to go there with it.
All right. Who's the next embarrassing moment, Donnie?
Oh my god, when she said, she tried to abbreviate hungry.
I
She
always
was
say I'm
like-
hung.
She was like, I'm hung.
I know, and then Hayden's like, no, not that one. I'm like, we do. Great.
You're hung like a horse?
I have a coworker that talked all the time in abbreviations.
We only do it to each other because it's hilarious, and then we come up with some weird stuff.
You're hung like a horse?
Oh.
I usually don't talk in abbreviations, but my facial expressions, like I hate them because I can see, like anytime I'm sitting in church and if something major happens, I try to cover my face or hold my face down because my friend is out there in the audience going, because my face is like, before you realize it, and then everybody can see you because everybody is looking up. So if somebody says something and they're standing up talking in the mic and it throws you off, I'm always like, and then I'll try to go, like I'm doing, and I look even more retarded. Like, like what's this? So I hate that. I hate
You ever
that.
supposed with your zipper down?
Okay, good.
You're just hilarious.
My
That
daddy
would
had
be,
a
that would
I'm
supposed
embarrassed.
with his zipper down.
And
The walk. I
because
literally
people
couldn't
should
walk.
tell you.
Well, I mean, not the whole time. You know, someone you know, say
So
it.
give the little.
Like my preacher was preaching,
You're
and his
funny.
wife wrote it down and
hated
held
it.
it. So that way he was preaching,
yeah.
he got down and looked and turned around and zipped his pants. Never
That
missed
was
a
a
leg.
good one,
Hey,
though.
no,
That was a good one.
I
Yeah.
saw Cody looking at you, and he was looking hard.
He was looking hard.
I didn't blink.
Good.
Just straight looking.
Let's just say Cody would have
Oh,
been
wait.
your designated driver.
My most embarrassing moment, it gave me this scar here to here. I was in 7th grade. I liked this 8th grader.
Oh, here we go.
We sat in the north lunch. It was the north cafeteria. They sat in the south cafeteria. So we were walking past trying to go and see if he was eating. And they decide, my friends, that they're going to open the door and tell him I like him. So they open the door, and I'm like, no, no, no. So I say, don't tell him. And they're like, hey, you know, and I'm like, no. And I start running, flip forward. By this time, he's standing outside the door. When I get up off the ground, I try to get up and flip backwards. And by this time, my friends are going, stay down, stay down. But no, I don't listen. I get back up, and I start running again and flip forward again. And I just lay there. I don't cry, but blood is because, you know, it's stitches. Blood, it's so much blood everywhere that I should cry. But at this point, I'm like, if I cry, will it be embarrassing? Then I'm like, I'm probably already embarrassed. So my mom has to come get
How did
me
you get the stitches?
and take me to the hospital.
How did the cut happen?
The flipping, because it was just scraping on the cement. Just every time I would just scrape some more meat off. It was just,
Oh, that's disgusting.
it was horrible.
Wow, that sounds awful.
It was. I mean, and my mom, when I told her the story when she picked me up, she was like, why didn't you just stand there and just take it? You liked him. I was like, I couldn't. I didn't want him to know. And I didn't, but he probably looked at me like, ugh. Then I dated him when I got to high school. And he really wasn't what I thought.
Ooh.
So
And by
that's
it wasn't what you thought.
that scrape was messed up.
Yeah,
No!
oh, yeah.
I wasn't doing
What?
that.
Victoria. Why'd you say that? That's not what I meant.
I wasn't
I'll
doing
see you
that in high
guys
school.
later.
Oh,
So crazy.
I'm glad Phil doesn't pick you up.
I have one from like pretty recent times.
What?
I don't know about that.
I was at the airport, like going to pick up my friends because this was here, and so my friends from Boston were coming out to visit me, and so they come to the airport, and I have to go pick them up, and so like my friend drove me to the airport, and my friends are at the airport, and I see them, so like it's 3 of them, and I'm being all crazy because I haven't seen them in so long, and I saw them running, like going to see them, and you know how like there's like the crosswalk for people to get like across like the couple like roads like for it. And so I was running there on the other side of the street. And
slid
so
off
I'm
my
being all
bag,
crazy,
cracked
like
my head
yelling
open.
and stuff. And I
In front
run
of,
into the
like, a
middle of the
bunch of
road,
people.
and the
Got brought to the girls'
crosswalk lines
bathroom.
were slippery. And so, and cars are like not there yet. And so I'm running by, and I slip on one of the crosswalk things, so that I'm laying in the middle of the road at the airport with all the cars waiting for me as I'm lying in the crosswalk.